Warning, the following is entirely satirical and should not be taken as truth or fact. Styles Rebel Radio and the Rebel Podcast do not own any copyrighted material that may be included in this broadcast. Viewer discretion is advised.
I feel like you spend a lot of time at the state fair, Shayne.
What?
Watching people.
What kind of allegations are you throwing my way? What the hell does that mean?
Suspend the show right now.
You're gonna zipline directly into the harpoon?
Yeah.
What do you know about planes?
I know a lot about planes.
Buckle in, dude. It's gonna suck.
Put your hand on the screen.
How did they find out? Who was the one?
This show has gotten infinitely more gay.
The mystical land of New Jersey.
I don't understand how the laws in this country work anymore.
Welcome to the Rebel Radio Show, live, uncut, and uncensored on WSRR Radio. We're saving the underground music scene. To my right is Shayne.
Hey, everyone.
On the board is Jules.
Hello.
I'm radio's Rebel DJ style, 199 of the Rebel Radio Show. That's kind of wild.
Uh-oh. You know what that means.
It's over. It's it.
You
It's
know
the
what
last
that
one.
means.
This is the last one. That's what
We're
it means.
about to blow up.
We're about to bust.
It's a bomb.
This isn't a podcast.
Is this what
It's
It's
Y2K
a
felt like?
bomb.
Yeah, we're going to go back to episode 0 after this.
Yeah, we
actually.
reset.
Yeah.
It's like Y2K. We're just gonna bug out.
Whole new show, whole new premise next week. Won't be called the Rebel
Dude.
Radio Show.
Imagine if next week the next episode airs and it's just like 3 completely different people who pretend to be Styles, Shayne, and Jules.
How about don't give away my plans for next
Fuck.
week, dude?
That'd be so like 3 completely
Yeah.
random people who don't
Yeah.
look anything like us, nothing. Like
Never been on the radio, yeah.
yeah.
Go as is.
That'd be so good.
216-859-8699 if you want to text in. We also are inviting you next week. We're going to kind of go over 200 episodes in the making. So if you want to share some favorite memories or moments or things that stuck in your head or tell us how bad it was, 216-859-8699 is the number to get that done. Leave a voicemail then or now. You can call in during the show, leave us a voicemail, send us a text, whatever. If you're at Subway, number one,
Eat fresh.
eat fresh.
Obviously.
Zombie eat flesh. Number 2,
If you're under 18, avoid Jared Fogle. All right, let's get to number 3.
Number 3, didn't win the name change contest, obviously.
Ah,
So
fuck.
a little beef there. Where's the beef?
Fuck.
Subway now, Arby's. Move over. Didn't win the name change contest. I'm not legally Subway. However, I also didn't get charged $1,010 for a Subway sandwich.
Yeah.
Good lord.
That's you got a lot of extra mustard on your
Dude,
sandwich.
How much mayo? How much mayo did you put on
I'll
that
take
sandwich?
the extra mayo and the extra mustard and the extra ketchup and the extra pickles.
Definitely got the cheese bread.
Yeah.
Definitely got the fucking cheese
Yeah,
bread.
he got
on
that
this.
Asiago cheese bread.
The
100%.
what?
Isn't that what it's called?
You've been to Subway before.
Asiago cheese? Asiago? It's, listen,
Nope.
you guys act like your name is Subway.
7 urban cheese.
My name has legally been Subway for the last 4 months, and I haven't said anything. So joke's on all of you. I'm actually Subway now.
Did you even win?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, my name's Subway.
Why do you think I come to the recordings every Monday with 4 bags of Subway for everyone?
thought you
It's
liked
free.
it. I thought you liked it. I didn't know you won. You never made it public. I'm glad you didn't get charged $1,010.
All the workers know me at every Subway in the tri-state area.
They say
They
that's
all
the
know
guy.
me.
That's him. That is Subway.
That's Subway.
He is him.
They
That's
roll
him.
they roll out a green carpet for me. Here, Subway.
He's actually made of lettuce.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is one of the rare occasions that we both brought in the same story.
Yeah, dude.
And it's gonna
'cause
be a common theme today.
They say that the same people say the same things, and so
What?
yep, that's where.
That's why we're switching staff next week. No, so this lady goes into Subway and she's buying dinner for her and her family, a couple of sandwiches, and she goes to the checkout, buys her sandwiches, puts her card in, leaves, and then once she's walking out, looks at the receipt and realizes she's been charged $1,010 for her Subway sandwiches. I have several questions, but the story continues. She went back inside, asked why she was charged with this, tried to get a refund for her money. The worker told her, well, I can't do that. That's a higher up issue.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have to talk to Subway corporate on that one. So he directs her to the website. There's a number to call. She tries to call the number. She can't get a hold of any actual person.
Yeah.
So for weeks and weeks and weeks, she is out $1,010 and can't get a hold of anyone at Subway. The dude wouldn't reverse the charge.
Oh my.
You said,
Yeah.
Jules, she finally got her money back?
Yeah, it according to
After-
this, she waited 7 weeks to get a
7
full
weeks.
refund.
Yeah, that's insane. 7 weeks for what is it, like $996 or something like that?
That's insane.
Yeah.
Because
That's insane.
they said that it was 2 subs at the price of $6.50, so it should have been like $13. Well,
Wow.
it says $12, but clearly the math is wrong. $6.50 plus $6.50 is 13 dipdongs.
Well, first of all, that's not the price of a $5 footlong. It should be $6.50. That's incorrect. So
Someone's-
Subway got it wrong on
Also-
their
Someone's
end.
been to the Bell Factory, got a couple ding dongs around here. You know what I'm saying?
Also, I would like to know where this Subway is because every Subway near us
Yeah.
is at least $8 for a footlong.
Oh,
So if this is in Ohio, I need
It
to
is
take
in Ohio.
that extra
it's in Columbus.
little. Oh fuck, that's
Yeah.
a little far away for.
Yeah, so this is
for-
local news.
Yeah.
Well, we're nationally local,
Well,
but this is
yeah,
local
no.
news for us.
I haven't seen a $5 footlong since like 2010.
Yeah, they're
Since-
like $8.
Yeah.
Since Jared Fogle kind of ruined that for everyone.
I hate pedophiles.
I'm just saying that it happened at the same time, right?
It did.
I never saw a $5 footlong after Jared
Well,
got
yeah, no,
arrested.
their stocks definitely plummeted as
That's
soon
true.
as
Yeah,
their
I guess
like
that makes sense.
spokesperson
Was
came
a
out.
pedophile.
yeah.
I guess that would hurt the brand a little.
Yeah, yeah, that
Just
might.
a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah, no. So she was out $900 something odd dollars for
Yeah.
some Subway.
yeah.
I have a couple questions though. Do you not look, especially when you're paying on card, do you not look at the total on the fucking POS screen when you put your card in?
I will say there are times where I haven't,
There are
And that
times where
is-
I haven't.
and that is dangerous, and I'm a bad consumer for that.
Another question: the guy clearly didn't read the total amount,
Yeah, yeah.
especially if you go to
Or-
a restaurant.
Or he did, or they did, and it was
10-10.
well, no, it was like the wrong amount. Like the person read out an incorrect amount and
Right.
then just charged 10.10. Which is still great. Yeah, maybe they meant to charge $10.10.
Which again, crazy deal for
Doesn't add up.
Yeah, it still doesn't add up. But like, how do you get to? Okay, so the total end amount came to $1,021.50. So that might.
And okay, so she actually owed like,
Well, how do you fuck that up so bad?
yeah, what the hell?
How do you fuck that up so bad?
'Cause
It's
then-
supposed to be like around $13.
Yeah, because my initial thought is, okay, maybe if it's $10, the dude punched it in wrong and
sure,
put in
add
10
in an extra
twice.
zero or something
Right.
like that. Yeah.
Imagine spending like $1,000 that you weren't expecting to spend.
I'd
On
be so-
Subway.
I'd be so pissed. And then 7 weeks you have
Yeah.
to wait.
She's like,
That's like a month and a half. That's
It-
like 2 months almost.
it looks like she was talking to the person that wrote this article, talking about how she was struggling to afford basic necessities like groceries
Yeah.
for a little while.
Yeah.
That and Subway still hasn't apologized.
Ooh. As an apology, the franchise
Oh.
owner offered complimentary meals once a week for 8 weeks. I don't know. I actually
Subway,
don't know.
you're bad at this.
Yeah, I don't know if that's actually even. I think I might want like if it was 7 weeks that I had to wait for my money, I might want like 14 weeks, double the amount of weeks
You
in
don't-
food.
You don't have to comment on this, Subway,
Sure.
because I know
Yeah, no,
you're
I'm-
legally bound.
I'm strapped here. Sorry.
However, I will say on behalf of myself, not
Sure.
Subway,
Sure.
that when we talked about the Subway name change contest, the deal was you get free subs for life.
Mhm.
Which is we've talked about.
Yeah.
That's a vague thing.
But their definition of it was once a day you can get one sub, and it was
Yeah.
a specific sub. It was whatever the hero thing that they were offering was.
Yeah.
You could get that once a day, and it was a 6-inch. That's not free subs for life. You're bad at compensating.
Yeah.
This is not compensation for stealing $1,000 over a couple sandwiches.
Yeah.
Complimentary
to-
meals once a week.
You need to make up that $1,000 if we're doing anything. Like, I need $1,000's worth of subs.
Well-
$1,000 and $10 worth of subs. That's an extra sub on that.
I don't know. Add it up. Like
Is
But
this here's
her meal, one of her meal times 8, because she'll get that same meal 8 times.
She definitely got her money's
That
worth.
would be $1,000, wouldn't it? At
Mm.
least.
She definitely got compensation in that sense, but it's ridiculous, and I believe that there needs to be overcompensation.
It needs to be different.
There needs
yeah.
to be like, oh, we're super sorry that we extra fucked up. Here's more than just regular compensation. You know what I
This-
mean?
The sandwich she said she ordered, each sandwich was $6.50.
Right.
$6.50 times 7. You go and get that same sandwich every day of the week. You times that by 8 weeks. You're spending $364. $364 value. Nowhere near $1,010. Kiss my ass,
Yeah.
Subway.
Yeah. I
Well,
they kinda
what
fucked
I'm
up.
wondering is, what did she even have that amount in her bank account? Did it overdraft? Was she charged any late fees?
I would assume that if she purchased the same, if
The purchase went through.
if the transaction was successful and she walked out with her subs, she probably had enough money in her bank account to
Yeah.
do that.
Listen, I've overdrafted like couple $100.
Sure.
I don't know if you're getting away with over $1,000 overdraft.
Right. You're getting a call
Well, I
from your
wasn't
bank.
talking like the whole 1,000 overdraft. I was talking maybe
Yeah, maybe.
like
Couple
I
hundred.
feel like that would have
I
been.
mean,
brought
I
up.
feel like she had over $1,000. I'm just going to boldly assume that she had over this amount of money in
Yeah.
her bank account, so that it.
all right, hypothetical land then.
She
Of
seems like a
course,
better
always.
adult than me.
Yeah, fair. Hypothetical land. She had just a little under $1,010,
Right.
and so it went through, and then she ended up being like $10 overdrawn.
Right.
The next 7 weeks, or well, technically not 7 weeks. She probably would have been paid in the next 2 weeks or whatever. But in those 2 weeks, she's probably gotten $30 every day of a overdraft fee. I feel like Subway needs to sit down with her and like figure out what exactly what inconveniences were caused during this situation.
You could definitely sue for
rectify that.
damages.
Well, that's
Yeah.
exactly what I was about to get into. I don't know if you can. I don't even know if small claims court would take this. I think it needs to be over $2,000 to take
Yeah.
it up to
$200 small claims court.
Oh,
Look
okay.
at that.
Yep.
That's
So then-
right, because people just sue each other for fun to get on TV.
Yep.
So then, bare minimum, this is making it to small claims court. I doubt that this is making it to real court unless there is like an overdraft issue or something like that.
Unless
Like,
you have been charged over $1,000, then we make it a class action lawsuit.
yeah, we gotta group
band
buy this
together.
thing, band together.
216-859-8699. If you've been charged over $1,000 for subs, you may be entitled to financial compensation.
Come on, we can do this.
But
we
also,
can take down Subway.
I guarantee it probably would never even make it to court. It's
They'd settle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
they
a
would
big
set-
company.
they
They
would
would
settle
settle
outside of it, yeah.
immediately.
But she should, because $360 some odd dollars worth of sandwiches is not fair compensation for almost 2 months of being $1,000 in the hole.
And stressed. I can only imagine the amount of stress
here's
with working with the automated service and never getting an actual person, never wondering where the hell your money's gonna come
Right.
back.
I'm not leaving that Subway till I get. That's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
she left and called the service and kept
Right,
getting put
I
on
would have
hold.
just stayed there. I would
would've
have been like,
parked it.
Yeah.
I would have been like, you call your manager. I understand, because what I'm assuming happened is she went back in, tried to get a refund,
Mhm.
and they didn't have that money to
Right.
give back to her, so they just couldn't. Like, there just wasn't enough money in the register, so
My
they just
issue
I don't,
couldn't.
is
I don't even know if it was that as much as because it was such a large amount. Even if it's on card, I don't know if the guy could have processed the transaction.
Right, right.
That's what
It would
I'm
have blocked him
thinking.
out.
That makes sense too.
because most of the time, if you're getting a refund, they ask if you have the card that you
Right.
purchased it on,
Mhm.
and
That's
they don't
true.
really do you a cash for card situation because
Yeah.
that money's not actually there.
But I'm staying there. I'm making the manager come in. You can send the fucking
yeah,
corporate
no,
guy in.
that's the next. You don't leave, and you say you are gonna call your manager. I'm not. You can close the store, and I won't leave.
Right.
Like, you can just hold your ground, and they'll be like, "All right, you're being a nuisance. We're gonna
Well-
call the police." And the police come. You can be like, "Okay, look, here's
Look,
Listen,
they
dude.
stole $1,000.
Yeah.
Look at what I got. 2 subs.
Right.
Is this a grand?
There's been some damn good subs. Let me just say.
yeah."
I like to imagine that maybe she had a budget analyst. Maybe she was trying to cut back her spending.
Okay.
And the next meeting was very awkward when she shows the credit card bill. And he goes, "All right, listen,
Ooh.
I
Really?
know how we can solve a lot of the issues.
Oh,
Really,
yeah.
Tracy? $1,000 on Subway?
You gotta stop eating at Subway.
What the fuck is this?
Imagine. What if it was her corporate credit card?
I don't think you should be buying Subway for your family on a corporate credit card. So
Yeah.
I'm just saying, in
Yeah.
like hypothetical land, different situation, Stacy was buying subs for the meeting, and it was only like 4 subs, 4 people at the meeting. It ended up being $1,010.
here's a
Depending
quote.
on the company, $1,000 is like
Chump change.
Yeah.
a regular lunch outing.
Maybe.
You
That's
know?
fair. Yeah. Here's a quote. They told me I had to get a hold of Subway directly. There's no phone number that led to a live person.
Yeah, I believe that.
That-
Subway
that's something
Subway
we need
doesn't
to do
have
away
people
with.
on call.
Well,
Just
the last
like-
time they did, it didn't end well.
I wonder if she searched who won the Subway contest so she could talk to that
Got in
subway.
contact with them.
That's what the deal was. This guy had to give her a
Yeah,
sandwich.
yeah. You are now HR. You are an HR guy.
Yeah.
Sorry. Any problems, they'll just go directly to you.
They said, you need to contact Subway directly. And they called the guy named Subway and said, listen, buddy, I got some shit you need to work out.
Imagine being that guy. Bring, bring, bring. Hello?
Is this Subway? Yeah. 216-859-8699. We're not Subway, but we'll get back to you.
The Artificial Intelligence Podcast is the only show written, voiced, and scored entirely by AI. All episodes are available now on stylesrebelradio.com.
Hey everyone, Shayne here, the host of that show. Off Air. Check me out 3 p.m. weekdays on WSRR, Styles Rebel Radio.
Hey, Style here to remind you that StylesRebelRadio.com is a group of free content creators, and because of that, you may have noticed that we don't do a lot of ad spots between our breaks, and that's intentional. We're not here to shill out to off-brand cereal or promote crappy mobile games. We strive to give you quality, professional content without the repetitive marketing. That being said, if you like what we do and want to support the shows, you can always click the link in the Spotify description to help support us for as little as 99 cents a month. Now back to the broadcast.
Shane, you got a Cadillac converter on your car still? Still there?
Hopefully.
You been to Florida recently?
Oh, fuck yes.
You better check.
Fuck.
This one's for all of our Florida listeners, because I know you're out there, 216-859-8699. Let me know if you competed in the annual, because they're going to do it again?
First one, yeah.
First annual?
Yeah, I would hope that they do it again.
Listen, I think
Seems sick.
we're talking about it, and we're the biggest news source in the world. So the first
Yeah, baby.
annual Florida Man Games held in St. Augustine, Florida.
Yeah, baby.
What does the Florida Man Games entail?
So, they kicked off the games on Saturday, which would have been the 24th of February.
Yes.
And with the Star Spangled Banner played on electric guitar as their what's it called? National anthem.
Yeah.
So shout out to them.
Well, you know, the Star Spangled Banner is the national anthem.
Of course.
So
It's
there's
our
that.
national anthem.
Is it?
Buddy.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, they did that and then they played some games.
Well, wait. Is the Star Spangled Banner and the national anthem two different things?
I think they're two different things, guys. I don't think I'm a silly Billy. I think that I'm a smart Billy.
No,
Continue.
Yeah, they're two different things.
So some of the events included contenders dueling in muddy water and inflatable pools while hitting each other with
The national anthem is the Star Spangled Banner.
motherfucker.
That's the name. Our national anthem, the blanket title national anthem, is the song, the Star Spangled Banner.
What the fuck? It has two names. Okay?
No, it
That's
doesn't.
Not fair.
The national anthem is a descriptor. It holds the
Okay.
title
That's
of
not-
being the national anthem.
That's not
Hot
fair.
for Teacher could be the national anthem, but it's not. It should be, but it's not.
That's not fair.
Continue.
Listen, they played in muddy water in inflatable pools, and they hit each other with pool noodles. And they did a theft simulation relay where they competitors raced while toting a pair of bicycles, copper pipes, and then catalytic converters.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So there's a winner, right? Like it's a like an Olympic style event. You're gonna get a gold medal, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's so cool.
People
That's
paid.
so
People
cool.
paid money to get in. It was
45 bucks a ticket.
Yeah, that's expensive. There were wait.
They were $55 a ticket from what I'm seeing, and
Oh.
it looks like
They anticipated to exceed 5,000 tickets sold.
Yeah, that's
was-
insane. That's a lot
there
of
was
people.
even a prize for this.
Oh,
A
really?
$5,000 prize.
Oh, that's a
Um,
pretty nice price.
Yeah,
They
right?
had a Florida Ma'am beauty contest.
Oh,
That's
I
awesome.
love that.
That's awesome.
The beauty contest. It had evading arrest obstacle course.
Yeah.
And it featured competitors being pursued by actual police officers.
Oh, that's sick.
So I'm just saying, this was the perfect time to commit a crime in Florida. This is the perfect opportunity for real Florida men
It's
to
a
be
good
out
distraction.
there. Yeah.
I don't know the context of this quote, but it's really good. You cram that many people together, they're bound to start running into each other. Cars and chasing each other with machetes.
What?
Hell yeah, dude.
Buddy,
We gotta go to
the context is Florida man. What more do you need to know?
We gotta go to the Florida Man game.
Here's a quote from the guy who organized it. We kind of give the person the opportunity to live a day in the life of the Florida man without ending up in a cop car.
That's good.
There's typically drugs and nudity, he said,
Yeah.
but the city frowned on it when I asked if we can include drugs and nudity.
That is a part of a Florida man. That is part of the Florida man zeitgeist, I guess.
He says he's surprised that no one has tried to capitalize on the headline news article before, and that he's the first to do it. Yeah, I mean, this is a great marketing.
It's a really great marketing, but I understand why no one's done it before because like it's a really niche. Like it's just niche enough to where I can understand how no one's thought of it before.
That's fair.
But now that you hear it, you're like, yeah, that makes perfect. It's one of those things.
But
you
you'd
know?
think if anyone's going to do it, someone in Florida would have
Oh
thought
yeah,
of like,
of course.
So last year, there was an event in Florida that was the laziest race in the history of all races. It was named a beer run.
Oh.
And it was only like half a kilometer, 1,640 feet.
yeah, you get that kilometer shit out of here. We don't measure in that around here.
Oh, they played Florida Sumo, where competitors tried to spill one another's beer. That's pretty good.
You know, I kind of want to play that. That sounds,
Yeah,
that sounds like a
right.
pretty good time. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Florida Man game sounds pretty fun.
Right. That's what
They
I'm
had a-
saying.
They had a mullet contest.
They have to.
Whoa. They had American Gladiator alumni there.
That's awesome.
Danny Nitro Clark and Lori Ice Fetrick. Hell yeah. And various TikTok stars were there.
Oh yeah, it was all over TikTok.
So that's pretty cool.
This is so awesome. Personally, I believe we need a Florida Woman Games. They told them, or maybe put the women against the men.
Hey man, I'm down.
Yeah,
This is awesome.
Florida people.
I think that I think the thing is this could have been a thing like 10 years ago and
Yeah.
still been like I could see this being like the 10th annual Florida Man game, you know,
I
like
can see it on MTV for some reason.
yeah, right.
Yeah, this is definitely like MTV or Spike. This would be on
Yeah.
Spike TV.
Yeah.
Florida Man game. This is something TMZ would air back in the day too.
Early
Where-
2000s reality television
Yeah.
would eat this up.
This is what Pimp My Ride got pushed back an hour for.
Yeah,
They had to show
yeah.
the Florida Man games all
Yeah.
week.
What TV channel is American Ninja Warrior on? Because I feel like this, in that sense of like,
Yeah. Yeah, they had
Style
I mean
would
they
be
had people
perfect.
from literally from American Gladiators, which was like American Ninja Warrior.
that's fair.
This I've never been a big fan of those type of shows. The American Gladiator, American Ninja Warrior, stuff like
Wipeout?
that. Not huge on Wipeout.
What about the balls? The big red balls?
no big red balls for
Come
me?
on, they look like our microphones.
That's what we model them off of. We're just big Wipeout fans. That's why we have red pop flags on our microphones.
baby.
Obviously, if you're listening on the radio, you wouldn't have known that. But
Good night and big balls.
I know I've never been a big fan of any of those, but I feel like this I would watch.
Fair enough.
This is that perfect crossover of getting that audience plus the meme culture audience.
What about that competition? Oh, there's actually two that I'm thinking of now. That competition in like Sweden or Norway or whatever, where they run down that hill and they chase the wheel of cheese.
What
Have you ever
Oh,
seen
yeah,
that?
I've seen
the
that.
fuck?
You've
Don't
never
they, like,
seen
hit
that?
it with sticks?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't.
What-
You might be right. That
what
sounds.
TV are you watching?
No, it's like I've seen.
It's a big thing.
yeah,
they
I've
just
seen-
like roll cheese down a really,
they
really steep
roll.
mountain
Yeah, they roll like
and
a
run
wheel of
with it.
cheese.
and eat shit.
Yeah,
like,
and they just. I think it's like the
They
first
roll
one.
too.
Yeah, I think it's like the first one to the bottom wins. But so people will like jump down this cliff and just roll. But the other thing that I'm thinking of is there's another thing like this where people have to run over water on this like greased pole and they have to grab a flag at the end of it.
What?
Yeah,
now?
dude. I swear on my life, it's like
the
this.
greased pole.
I swear on my life, it's this big, like, girthy, greased pole, and they have to run on it and not fall off into the water.
Clogging?
And they have to grab the flag at the end, and then they win some kind of prize or something like that. That's another thing
That's
that they
the whole
do.
show.
It's not a show. It's like a competition that they do in a foreign country. It's not like a TV show.
Oh, I
I've
thought these were TV
definitely
shows.
seen
no,
that
no, no, no,
before on
no. It's
TikTok.
like It's like just an annual event.
Okay, well that I believe more if it's happening at like the county fair or something like
yeah,
that.
it's like it's something like that. It's like a
yeah.
county fair sort of event.
Listen, I understand that. I thought you guys were watching on TV a
No,
guy
no,
run
no,
across a
I'm-
greased pole
no,
and
I'm
down a
seeing-
hill.
I see like clips of this
Sure,
on the internet
okay,
or something
that's-
like that.
I
you know?
understand that more.
Maybe Tosh.0.
Yeah, you are a big Tosh guy.
Yeah.
I will say Broken Skull Challenge I watched a bit of, but those are shows that
Wait,
like
what the fuck is Broken Skull?
Steve Austin's Broken Skull Challenge.
What did
it's
he-
it's just like
Did they crush beers?
no, it's just like American Ninja Warrior courses, but
Oh,
it's
okay.
all outside and like military courses and shit.
Hmm.
That's all it is.
Okay.
But
And
these
it's
are
on his like his ranch.
But these are all just shows that I watch. Like if you check into a hotel, you turn on the TV, and I guess I'll watch this. I don't actively seek these out. But if you told me the Florida Man competition was on, I'm more likely to turn that on than the Olympics.
It's like the
I
hot
agree.
dog eating contest.
I'm not turning
I'm
that on.
not
Really?
seeking out a hot dog. eating
I'm not-
contest.
4th of July hot dog eating contest is always on my TV.
I'm not the Coug, so I'm not interested in sucking down chili dogs outside the Tasty Freeze
That's valid.
as much as I'd like to be.
That's valid.
You know, so I'm gonna have to put this over the hot dog eating contest as well,
I would, but listen, I would,
and over the Olympics. Like I'm not. We talked about the Olympics when they were going on. Does anyone still watch the Olympics? I'd watch this.
The Olympics are in Paris this year.
I'm just
Cool.
saying I'm just naming off competitions that I like that I think are fun, okay? Sumo wrestling, maybe that's one. I've never seen it before, but it seems cool.
What's the
Taijutsu.
great,
Oh yeah.
the American race? What's the greatest race? What the hell is?
Oh, is it
The
like?
greatest race was like they had to do challenges.
But that
each
was like
episode.
a thing like this,
But
right?
it's still a race.
That was
yeah.
competition TV. What do you
Yes.
call these things? Game show? These aren't game shows. These are.
I like competition TV,
I just made that up. That's
Well,
not a
yeah,
real
I
thing.
mean-
but it's good. It works
Like-
because it takes real people, puts them in the competition.
It's like watching like
TV.
a strongman contest or something like that. Yeah, it's
I
like
don't
a
I
competition.
feel like you spend a lot of time at the state fair, Shane.
What?
Watching
Kind
people.
of- what kind of allegations are you throwing my way? What the hell does that mean?
Why
Watching
were you
people-
so offended?
Watching people run on the greased
That's
pole,
just a-
watching the strongman
That's just
competition.
a weird thing to throw at someone. You know, you spend a lot of time at the state fair, don't you? The
These are
hell?
things that people don't
The
bring
hell
up.
does that?
When
What
do
the
you-
hell is that supposed to
When's
mean?
the last time you heard someone bring up the strongman competition? What are
I
you
just-
doing?
That's just something. I'm just naming competitions. We're talking about a Florida competition. I'm naming other competitions.
We got an hour and a half left today, and if I hear a bearded lady brought up once, I'm bringing back the
don't
allegations.
bring up the circus then.
I
That's
didn't.
the
No one
state
brought it
fair.
up.
You just did.
State
technically-
fair, not a circus.
There are circuses at state fairs. Don't
Tell
ask me how
tell
I
me-
fucking know
Tell
that.
me more about what's at the state fair. Shane.
Don't ask me how I fucking know that sort of shit. Okay.
What was the Nickelodeon one of these?
What?
They had a Nickelodeon like wipeout course or something. See, she knows. I'm not crazy. What was the Nickelodeon one? They used to gack people.
I think that you're thinking of the Disney Channel games.
I'm not, and I'm not thinking a hole in the wall either. So don't say that.
Well, Hole in the Wall is like a
Hole in the Wall.
competition
It was
style game.
temple themed, and it's not called Temple Run. and
Oh,
it pisses
yeah.
me off.
Yeah, that
It's not
show that
Double
was
Dare
on
either.
that show that was on when we weren't alive. That you watched all the time, I'm sure, when you were younger. Yeah, tell me more about it.
Maybe it's a
Style.
little bit before your time.
Oh
Shane.
yeah, okay, yeah, before our time. I'm
Oh.
older than you.
He likes to say that. He likes to say it all the time.
Oh, I used to watch this show all the time when I was. It came out, and the last episode aired in '99. Style was born in 2000.
Well, I was born in 2001. He was born in 2000.
Yeah,
Isn't
little
that
bit
show that
before
we
your
watched
time.
all the time when we were when it was?
And he likes to tell me everything was before my time.
Don't be upset because you didn't get to see Hogan drop the leg. All right,
Listen,
I saw the
listen.
Third Man live. I watched
Listen.
him make the switch to Nitro. I
Listen.
was there when they faked the moon landing.
I just had to rewatch Hulk versus Rock at WrestleMania. It was amazing.
I got to go to break. You're driving me insane. 216-859-8699. Let me know if you run the greased pole.
Hey, been a while since you've heard from me. This is Jeff Stritch, and you can catch me on my new show, Strictly Stritch, on stylesrebelradio.com or anywhere you get podcasts. Hey, that's right. New name, new podcast, new attitude. Listen, it'll be good.
Hey guys, don't listen to Shane. Listen to me, Tune into the fucking Discord.
The next time you're hanging out with your buds, why not reach down into your pants and whip it out for them? Let them take a good look at the Live 365 app streaming WSRR Radio 24/7, 365. Download in your app store today.
Styles Rebel Radio. Read the sign. 15 for dudes. Girls get in free past 7.
Sometimes there's just those shows.
I showed him. He's a believer now.
This is one of those shows.
They doubted me. All right, they were preying on my downfall.
The Greased Pole was in Boston. Wasn't in Yucatania or wherever.
They were sleeping on me. My ops were sleeping on me. They were preying on my downfall. I had to rise up to the occasion. I had to go Diamond 1 Elite mode.
Buddy, I'm the Rizzler. Alright? So don't even come at me with that skibbity toilet Ohio.
Don't even come at me with that skibbity shit, okay? I am the Rizzler.
Buddy, you keep your skibbity shit to yourself, Subway. Alright?
I am the Ohio Rizzler.
You don't want to see Subway versus the Rizzler, alright? You don't want that.
Keep your Funam skibbity bullshit out of here.
Welcome back to the Rebel Radio Show. Sometimes we make sense. 216-859-8699 if you want to text in during the broadcast or anytime, whenever. We're 24/7, 365 live on WSRR Radio. We're probably the first stop for the aliens when they show up.
Yeah.
If they're not already among us.
Dude, they're doing a flyby just listening in. They fly by Earth every Monday, 5 to 7, just to listen to us.
Listen,
and then they leave.
We're worldwide, so they could be anywhere listening, but you know they're close.
Yeah.
They keep it close.
They do a quick flyby for us. Thank you, aliens. We love you.
Shout out to Zika Blorp.
Yeah.
32.
Glipperp.
Who's the alien overgod of the Scientologist?
Xenu, bro.
There you
Okay, first of all, don't expose that kind of information on air.
We have a very specific month where we're allowed to talk about that.
First of all, we don't talk about him on air, okay? There are people who don't know about him yet who can't know about him yet, okay?
We got 200 episodes, damn near 200 episodes of this shit. If you don't know the lore going in, you know how lost you're going to be if you start dropping Xenu bombs 199 in.
Tom Cruise is about to fly through this window and choke slam us. He does all his own stunts. I've seen it.
You're going to have to go to the website and watch the interview first before this episode now. Pause it here, go back and listen.
Yeah.
Unless you're listening live, of course.
Pause the video, go join Scientology, learn about Xenu, get to level 13, and then come back and listen to the rest of the episode.
Yeah, you have to be verified. That's our blue check mark. There's a map that came out from, what site is this?
Atlas Obscura.
That sounds about right.
That sounds reputable.
It's asking where humans are. Listen, hang on, real quick, time out. We used to put out articles weekly, like several times a week. We had a set schedule for our articles, and even I'm not gonna lie, there was a lot of clickbait in there, but some of them were legit information. Some of them were opinion pieces.
Sure.
And every single time, no matter what the content was, there'd be one comment under every post I made with an article that said, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna trust a website with this font." So I had to change the font. So if you're ever wondering why our font randomly changed like 2 years ago, that's why.
You ever wondering why our font is boring as fuck now? Thanks, dude.
Yeah, we used to have cool lobster font. Now we don't. It's like Helvetica or something. It's Impact, I think. So all you font heads out there who have been scratching your head on stylesrebelradio.com.
Shout out to all my font heads out there. Woo! Yeah.
Oh, shit. Atlas Obscurica says that these are the most likely places for aliens to land in the continental, well, I guess not continental, just the United States in general, because there is one in Alaska and 2 in Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this map is based off of movie locations.
Nice. First of all, sick. First of all, real.
Well, the article is asking the question, where do you think aliens would land? And I feel like they just chose a really piss poor picture to use with it.
Yeah.
Because it's just the United States broken down by where alien movies have been.
It asks
filmed.
it asks a really good question. It supplies a really bad Base it off of this, guys. No. No.
Listen, this is no soaps I want to try based off TikTok. All right, this is nothing of that
Oh,
caliber.
dude. Don't even talk about the TikTok soap guy.
However,
He's my favorite.
You telling
I miss
me
him.
the aliens are gonna love LA?
this is night. Yeah,
Yeah,
this
I
is
guess
no
so.
this is no chicken parm for 6.
I guess
Uh,
so.
But let's talk about some of these locations, because where do you think aliens are most likely to land if they came to the States?
According to our last episode, Kentucky.
That definitely was not the last
wasn't the
episode.
last
No, that was
episode?
like 6 shows ago.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I don't know
Jules
where
is
I am
time
in-
traveling again. God damn it.
I don't know where I am.
Somebody
in life.
take her machine from her. She's been doing too much
God,
blipping.
know the lore going in. Yeah, no, we did a whole episode about how Kentucky, Lexington specifically, if I remember, is broadcasting travel advertisement into space. A
Yeah.
very specific part of space that somehow they determined that's where they need to send it to. That's gonna take 40 years to get there and 40 years to come back.
Yeah.
They'll be here eventually, man.
I expect the aliens to see that.
Lexington, Kentucky.
Yeah,
That's the place.
wholeheartedly.
I like to imagine that a bunch of other aliens visit Earth and then some message gets to some random alien
Yeah.
species 40 years from now, and then they come. They're like, whoa, what the fuck? You guys have been here for 40 years and no one told us? What the hell? We had to get a message from fucking Kentucky to get here. What the hell?
Alternatively, I like to know that the other aliens who have been here for 40 years already are going, why didn't we get an invitation to Kentucky?
What the fuck, Kentucky? The hell's your guys? Instantly, we're zapping Kentucky.
I'm over here in Bismarck, South Dakota. No one fucking told me about Kentucky. What the hell? Rolling Hills, bluegrass? What the hell,
The
man?
fuck is this? sounds delightful.
Whiskey.
I wish I was there. If shopping,
Bourbon.
Okay, so you say Kentucky, Jules.
Absolutely.
Fair enough. That's valid. I say they're gonna drop in the middle of the fucking ocean and be like, "Whoa, where are all the people?"
Wet planet.
They're gonna see fish and be like, take me to your leader," and the fish will be like,
They do that a lot.
"Blub blub blub blub." I don't know what sound fish make. They don't make
Gold-
sounds.
Gold glub glub.
Water. I don't know.
What? They say water? Are they
Yeah.
Pokemon?
Yeah.
Fish.
But yeah, I feel like aliens are just gonna land somewhere random, be really confused by our ecosystem. They might find like some bugs and some animals, and then maybe they'll come across humans. Like I guess there's like probably
Are we few and far between?
listen. There's like only a 40% chance that they realistically find humans if they come down to Earth. Think about how much land actually has humans on it, and think about how much land is Earth or like water on Earth. You know, think about how big all the oceans are and how there are no people on that surface. But then you go to like Dublin and there's like 15 million people or something like that.
I get what you're saying.
I don't know how numbers work.
I understand what you're saying about the water because yes, we are mostly water.
Yeah, 70%, right?
Yeah, so it's not unlikely that they land on the water and spend a good amount of time on the water first.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's unlikely that once they reach land, they don't see humans and they're like, insects.
What's
These
the-
are the people.
Once they're like, wait a minute, these fishies aren't saying much of anything. Maybe we should go to that land over there.
I'm just saying, you don't think
Maybe once the aliens say that verbatim.
you don't think they're gonna stop and look around a while? Right?
Wait a
They
minute.
get a message from Lexington, Kentucky, and they show up and it's just wet. There's no hills here. They're gonna look around for it.
Aliens just talk like babies. Take me to your widow right now, or I will zap all of you.
Was it Marvin the Martian? Is this your interpretation of aliens? They're all
Yes.
Marvin the Martian?
Give me all of your gummies and free play time forever.
Shayne's gonna be the first to go.
No, dude, I'm speaking their language right now. I am the threshold that connects us and aliens.
I think you're wrong about them not encountering humans. I'm just gonna put that out there.
No, you're probably right. I'm just saying at first that they're gonna be confused. At first they're gonna be like, where the fuck are the actual intelligent species?
I know.
Question.
Yeah.
If aliens were to approach you and tell you, take me to your leader, who would you take them to?
Me. I would just
Yeah,
immediately
take him to
Yeah.
Shayne.
I would jump them right to the top. I'd say, I'm the leader. Don't listen to anyone else. They're lying to you. I would explain to them the concept of a lie versus a truth. And I would say, I speak the truth. Everyone else lies to you. I am the leader of this earth. It's called Earth. It's called Shayne-topia.
Okay.
I mean, I'd take him to Shayne too. He speaks their language. I just heard it firsthand. So, and then I'd take him to Lexington, Kentucky, obviously.
Hello, aliens. Pleasure to meet you.
I'd take him to Tim Misney.
They're like, this is the guy.
This is the fun guy. What the hell?
Yeah, all right, well.
Let's zap this guy.
And they're still speaking alien. I'm gonna say Texas.
That's a good answer.
Texas, it's
I
big.
think that would be the most fun if they landed in Texas, because you know that those hoot hollering cowboys would definitely want a gunsling on them. Hey, you get off our damn lump! They start shooting revolvers. Pew pew pew.
You never been to Texas, have you?
They'd pull a 6-shooter out of their little gun holster that they all keep on their sides, and they go pew, 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 and they'd shoot all 6, and then they'd be like, they'd blow the barrel, and they say, "Get out of my town." And they'd hit the spit can with their spit.
Spittoon.
Yeah.
This map that's, again, what was the fucking something? Atlas Obscura.
Yeah.
This map
dog.
that they give us for these movies say only 2 movies have taken place in Texas, which I don't think is correct.
It looks like, I apologize. It looks like 3 up there in the little square
What,
part.
the Panhandle?
Yeah.
It's definitely not what it's called.
Oh,
different
dude.
state.
Texas has a little panhandle, the little square part.
Cowboys,
Oklahoma would be the Panhandle state.
Cowboys and Aliens.
Florida has a panhandle.
Do you guys remember Cowboys and Aliens?
Yeah,
With
which is
Daniel
in
Craig.
it's in New Mexico, right?
It's in New Mexico.
I thought that was Texas. I'm not gonna lie,
I thought it was Texas too.
but that's because of Cowboys shoot 'em up, bang bang.
I'm just saying. That's real Cowboys versus Aliens right there. Aliens
I
come down
wanna
to
see it.
Texas.
Aliens at the Alamo. Why is there not a movie called
I
that?
like that.
First of
Mm.
all,
The aliens never forgot.
what's the studio that made the Iron Claw?
Studio Ghibli.
No,
No.
it's not. It's not at all.
A
A24.
A24.
Hey, A24. If you want to make a movie called Aliens at the Alamo, you let me know. 216-859-8699
Contact us.
for the Aliens at the Alamo pilot. It's already shot.
Yeah, I think that they're just like. But listen, final answer on where
Yeah.
the aliens are landing.
Yeah.
Somewhere random.
It's
They don't-
Ohio.
They don't. I don't think they're just like, okay, whatever. Fuck
Ohio.
it, bloop, we're on Earth.
It's Ohio.
You know.
It's always been Ohio.
You know,
Oh.
what's
Always
funny?
has been.
It always has been, pal.
Earlier you said New Jersey as a joke. But
Yeah.
New Jersey's pretty red on that.
New Jersey is the
That
reddest
map.
on the map.
Is that New Jersey or New York?
That's New Jersey.
District 9 definitely took place in New York, right?
I don't know. It's right on
I
the
never
line there.
saw
New
District
York,
9.
New Jersey.
Neither did I.
I'm lying.
Not
I'm
watching that
lying.
Shayne, you forgot we're lying today. This is the lying section of the show.
I forgot today was the lie day.
Yeah, today's the lie day. We'll definitely be back next week. All of us, the same cast as the previous 198.
Believe us.
Yeah, no, Ohio has a couple in it. PA has one.
Wait.
New York, New Jersey, and
What?
California is the next biggest.
What movie took place in
What?
Ohio?
What?
What movies? Howard the Duck took place in Ohio.
Yeah,
Howard
literally
the Duck.
Cleveland.
It took place in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Damn, shorty.
I don't ever want to hear you talk about Marvel up on your high horse again, and you didn't know Marvel the Duck didn't live in Cleveland.
Damn, shorty.
I'm gonna bring it up every time you have any kind of theory or story about Marvel.
Yeah.
You're gonna come in next and be like, guys, Pedro Pascal just got dropped from the Fantastic Four because he broke his leg during shooting, and I'm gonna be like, but did Howard the Duck take place in Ohio?
You'll have had me there, and to that I tip my hat.
Yeah, you better get running that greasy pole, pal.
Yeah. Dude.
Howard the Duck took place in Ohio, which I don't like that they include, but I get it. No alien movies have ever taken place in West Virginia.
I feel like I have a good question. Do you think that they will land in the United States first?
No.
I feel like no. I feel like no.
Russia.
In the grand scheme of things, no.
To me, Africa looks really like appealing. If I'm just looking at a flat map of the globe, Which
You
I-
mean the flat Earth, dumbass?
you got me there. No, you got me there. If I'm just looking at the flat Earth and I see the ice wall going around the rim,
Right.
I think Africa is definitely like my first stop. And you know what? A couple white men a couple years ago said that same thing, and it ended
Jesus
really bad.
Christ. Fucking A. You're not wrong.
It ended really badly.
We're looking at the flat Earth and picking where we're landing. It's gotta be the the like Russia area, right? Eastern Europe.
I guess
It's the largest. It's the biggest landmass that's connected continental wise, right?
I don't know why, but for some reason, I want to land in Australia.
Knew that was gonna happen.
that's valid. That's a valid
Like,
landing
I
spot.
really want to just like go to that bottom right corner, and there's still ways to get like up in there, but like you're secluded.
See, I feel like they might pick one of the poles.
See,
They could pick the poles.
they'd be so confused if they landed in Australia, because then if they went anywhere after that, everything would be inverted.
Yeah, they would be like, blimey, where are you guys' ground harnesses?
Listen, if aliens land in the UK first, we're going to war. Because if they pick up English and it's the
Oh,
Queen's English,
yeah.
absolutely
God
not,
damn it.
buddy.
Yeah, dude, aliens have a British accent. We're going to
You
war.
better get back where you came from.
Revolutionary War Part 2
Inter-revolutionary war.
coming for you, aliens.
Yeah, no, probably not in America though, right?
I feel like one of the poles, or just like Africa or Russia, because they're big. You know.
This is also posing the question: where is going to be the first contact? They're here. We've got carcasses. Come on.
Yeah, the Mexican government has seen them. That guy wasn't lying.
He's got several aliens.
Yeah, dude, he has some in his fridge. He had
shits
some on.
them every year.
They shit on him 2 times, and he was like, "Don't worry, I have some on back order. They'll be here in a couple weeks. I'll show you those ones. You'll believe them."
That
I still love that guy.
there was that cop footage not too long ago.
Yeah, no, just set that down anywhere.
Not too long ago, where there was like
The body cam footage
yeah.
in Las Vegas.
What?
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
He was kissing an alien?
Yeah, dude, he was
What?
big smooching in Vegas.
What?
Look up
Smacking
big,
his
look,
ass?
Good. Look at big smooching in Vegas on the
Oh,
computer right now.
God.
It'll come up.
I knew it. Look, it's a cop kissing an alien right here. It's a real video.
Yeah.
All audio
See?
listeners, look it up right now.
Yeah,
It's
look
real.
up big smooching in Vegas right now. In a separate window. Keep us pulled up too.
Yeah.
It's good overlay.
Yeah.
It's like watching the commentary for it.
Wait,
they're
there's-
here.
There was body. Wait, tell me about this body cam footage in Las Vegas. I don't know about
This
this.
was 2 weeks. This is 2 weeks before the submersible and a week before the Canadian wildfires. There was body cam footage of 2 police officers in Las Vegas.
touched on it.
Yeah.
Because an entire town had called them and said that there was lights in this dude's backyard, and they touched down. There was these 7-foot shiny creatures
the
that looked at
son
them.
called
Yep.
the cops and
Yep.
was like, "Yo, there's aliens in my fucking backyard," and the cops were like, "Tough nuts, dude."
No, the cops actually like took care of it because there
the
was
partner in the car, the guy riding shotgun in the cop car, said that he also saw the lights, and that's the only reason they actually came out.
Yeah.
That's so.
Yeah, and then there's the body cam footage of them talking.
Yeah,
to him.
no, aliens are
What?
definitely real.
For
They're
sure.
here already. This conversation is inadequate because they're already here.
Area 51.
Yeah, Roswell.
I think they walk amongst us.
E.T.
I think the
Alright.
aliens just kind of pretend that they're. You, know,
You think it's a they live situation?
Oh God!
This
Don't
one,
bring-
Hope not.
real fucking ugly.
Don't bring Rowdy into this.
I think that is the closest. They live as facts. It's not fiction. they live as
no,
a biography.
I think that if you want to talk, are aliens like on Earth?
Yeah.
I think that to Joel's point, yeah, probably Area 51 and shit like that and secret compounds. Sure, yeah, that's like 100%. But I also think that it's probably like a they live situation, like you're saying, style, where it's
I
like
hope not.
there are probably aliens like living amongst us and they go
Like a
into
Men in
their
Black style.
yeah, like they go into their like quote unquote houses.
Dr.
and
Z.
they like take off their hats and it's just like a reptilian face. 100%. I think that kind of shit's real too.
If we're gonna go that this is real, I think that it didn't start like that. I think it definitely started with like aliens crashed down in Roswell, and they're like, "Hey guys," and like aliens, and now they have to blend in because we're hostile.
That's terrifying.
That's my theory.
Mm,
We're the threat.
that's
They just want to live
interesting.
here and hang out.
Yeah. Because if aliens, you think they just came down too early and everyone's just like,
freaked
we
out.
don't know what you are. Let's shoot you and kill you. See?
Yeah, they were like in the height of racism when
Right.
they showed up.
If they would have come down today, we would have been like, oh, you guys
Hey,
are just
yo, what up?
aliens. All right, well, fucking
Real unfortunate aliens showed up at the height of racism.
Yeah,
That's
they should
it's a
have showed
damn
up.
Shame.
They should have showed up like right around now. If aliens would have showed up for the first time right around now, or
If
like
if aliens would have showed up and we were already woke,
yeah, that's what I'm
honestly.
saying.
Woke Nation.
It would have worked.
Welcoming the aliens.
We would have been really tight with these aliens.
All right, this is a call out to the aliens out there listening, because we know we got a large alien fan base. We know you guys
Yeah.
don't have to divulge it.
We know.
We know. 216-859-8699. Text in if you're among us, and you can come on the show, show off your real form.
Sussy Baka.
Not the imposter.
Okay, sorry.
Come on the show if you're out there. We know you're out there.
Sorry.
I want to believe.
Yeah, I want to believe too.
We didn't land on the moon, but they're out
Dude.
there. They landed here.
The moon landed on us.
The moon is a giant spacecraft that is
Ooh.
holding aliens and also
George Bush.
centering our gravity.
I subscribe to the hollow moon theory. It's just hollow on the inside, and aliens live in there, and they hang out. And they throw slumber parties.
Big old slumber party.
What do they sound like at those slumber parties?
Babies!
Yay! Now you're upsetting our alien listeners. Way to go, dude. Now they're not going to come on. If we never get an alien on the show, it's because of you. I'd like that documented right now, that up until now, we had a great chance of having an alien on. We're going to have the first unmasking of one of the Among Us creatures, and Shayne ruined it. Shayne was sus, and he ruined it because he made fun of the babies. So now, if we don't have an alien on the show, it's Shayne's fault.
What if there is a specific race of aliens that talk like babies and they get made fun of by the other alien races? That'd be sad. I'd feel really sad for those aliens that talk like babies.
We have that now. It's called people with lisps. We don't have to look out of this world for that.
Aliens are here, though. I agree with that. I think that this is kind of just like we're beating a dead alien horse, by asking where the aliens are. They're here. They're among us. They're writing this article, probably.
Dude, I don't... It's us. We're the aliens.
Yeah, it's us. We're the
That's
aliens.
why next week we're going to be taking.
Yeah.
We're going to take off our human forms and show you our reptilian skins.
Face reveal next week.
yeah, face reveal. Finally.
They're here. Also, real quick, go back up to the map. No
Mhm.
alien movies in West Virginia. None in Oregon. None in Washington. None in Idaho.
Oh, none in Michigan, pussies.
No aliens exist in these places.
Louisiana.
Only 3 alien movies in Florida? I find that very hard to believe.
I don't think this is all alien movies.
Okay, whoa, hold on. Are we counting Space Jam as an alien movie?
Absolutely.
We counted Howard the Duck.
Okay. I see we're being a little bit flexible with what we consider a space
Are you talking
movie.
live action is your only space movies?
Wait, yeah.
Body Snatchers, Fire in the Sky, Cowboys and Aliens, Evolution. I didn't know Triple H was an alien. Critters, Superman. All right, 216-859-8699. I know you're out there. Or you can drop it in the Styles Rebel Radio Discord server. That's where you find chats for all of our shows that are on stylesrebelradio.com, like Shayne's Off Air. There's a new one out tomorrow, the day prior, if you're listening in podcast form, because, of course, the Rebel Radio Show is live every Monday right here on WSRR Radio, but we come out in podcast form every Wednesday at 10 a.m. on all major podcasting platforms. It's going to be our 200th episode.
Ooh,
Wow.
baby.
Next week.
Ooh, this is the song I wrote for it. Ooh, baby, I love 200 episodes.
We're definitely going to be here, all three of us, the same as always, the same people, the same voices. Of course, we're going to be here. Don't question it.
Yeah,
Don't look into it.
Who
Yeah.
asked?
Who asked?
Yeah.
5 p.m. You know the deal. It's going to be our 200th episode, so if you want to come celebrate with us, send us some of your favorite memories or moments or what you thought of the show for the past 199 episodes. If it expired around episode 70, probably. 216-859-8699 is the number to text in or leave your voicemails there. Of course, all of our shows at stylesrebelradio.com. It's your homepage for WSRR Radio. It's saving the underground music scene. The best local, live, independent music anywhere, all in one place. We're nationally local. And until next time, I've been Radio's Rebel EJ Styles. To my right is Shayne.
Bye, everyone.
On the board is Jules.
Bye.
And until next time, peace.
Break the silence.